All right, so this was our doe day, day 5. We decided to give the legs a little break in the morning and do some driving around, try to find some agricultural land, some river bottom stuff, and just try to harvest some does that I had tags for. So
yeah, well, we have a few lessons learned today, so we'll talk about them later.
A few lessons learned.
All right, good morning. Welcome to day 5 of our Montana 2023 no camp days out forage hunting trip. Today we are out trying to fill 3 white-tailed doe tags. So Jim's got 3 tags, and we're going to try to get them filled today so that we can get back to trying to find that elusive buck that I was looking for yesterday. So we haven't been seeing any whitetail where we've been hunting mule deer, so we're kind of branching out. We're going to go try to find some public land that's kind of lower, more running along some rivers, bordering some farmers fields, something like that. So we're on another ghost hunt, looks like, but hopefully we'll get some deer hanging by the end of the day, so we'll get back to it. Guys, we think we found a little chunk of state land. It's a questionable area because there's a farmhouse that's listed upon the state land itself. So, but there's a sign that says public walking only. So we're gonna give it a try. There's a dead whitetail buck on the side of the road, somebody hit earlier that where we parked. And we just saw a pretty decent whitetail buck cruising for some doe. So it's a small chunk, maybe about a half mile square, but runs along a little bit of a river, so we'll go check it out. Right now we've got Eric making a push. Jim and I are over here just waiting to see if anything pops up. We'll turn around and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, guys, well, morning was a big epic failure. Couldn't find any public accessible land that had whitetail deer on it, and so spent the last few hours just kind of driving around, circling, doing not a lot of anything. So had that one spot we checked, ended up jumping a little fawn whitetail out of that little brush down there, and scared her fast enough. Jim barely even put eyes on it before it boogied across about 4 fields. So we are back at camp, and historically we've seen whitetail here just behind camp, down in some of these guts, and so we're gonna jump in this timber patch behind us, run some of these draws, and it's gonna be a jump show if one pops up. But we got Joe's rifled too in case we see a big buck down there. We are in big buck country, so never know what might come across. So we're gonna do this for a few hours and then regroup. Well, it helped my luck last month over in Eastern Washington, so got a balloon down here I'm gonna go down and pick up and hopefully change my luck. So we'll see what the day brings. Look at this one, guys. This is a good one. That is a stud whitetail. That is nice. All right, no match to that big guy yet, but got another one, little dinker. But yeah, picking them up.
Well, it's been a pretty slow day. Put a bunch of miles on the truck this morning. Couldn't find any public land that was holding does. I don't know. It's kind of a mess, but ended up hunting behind camp. I just spotted a doe. I've been set up kind of on this hill behind me. Down below, I was seeing a lot of buck rubs. And I thought, well, I'll climb up on this hill and just sit for a while. And I seen one doe run by as soon as I sat down. I thought, well, and I sat here about 20-30 minutes and stood up. Eric had messaged me, said he found a big whitetail shed, so I was kind of itching to go shed hunting. And I looked down in the bottom, there's a doe staring at me. So I got down here on the gun, and she was facing me. I just guessed her for 2, but I think she's like 170, and just shot her right in the chest, dumped her. There's another one, so I'm trying to keep an eye out for it. But we got 3 whitetail doe tags, so just filled one of them. I'll pack up, message Eric, head down there. Nothing special, just some. I was making the drive, didn't have a buck tag this year, so I figured I'd get some meat for the freezer. So all right, I'll check back in when I get up to it.
Jim just messaged me that he's got a doe down. So he's 1 finger, 2 fingers over from me. I didn't even hear the shot, the way these little valleys echo. So I was trying to match up that whitetail shed and also keep my eyes open for him because I'd shoot that buck. So I'm going to try to just kind of creep my way over down through this gut and back up towards Jim. Maybe I can get him to bounce out. So, all right.
Walking up on this doe, trying to keep my eyes open because I seen another one too. So sorry I didn't get it on film. Happened pretty quick. These things are flighty. Yeah, looks like a good whitetail doe.
All right, guys. Well, of course, I'll make it over to Jim, and he's already got this little thing quartered up and packed up. So we are getting cloudy above us right now. I don't know what, the skies are turning dark, but we're gonna end up. We're only like 2 miles away from camp, but we're gonna hunt our way out through this lower section and have Joe pick us up down below. So maybe we'll pick up another one on the way out. So 1 antlerless whitetail down. So
I'm sure you guys seen it already, but Eric found a probably, I don't know how to score deer, but it's a giant whitetail shed. So yeah, let's get another one on the way out. Has a lot of work for a little doe, but we'll take the meat.
Yeah. All right. Well, on to the next one. So check in when we get back.
Let's do it.
No way. I just split up from Jim, and I think I found the match to the big one. Hiking up this hill right out there behind me. Yeah. If not, it's another massive whitetail shed horn. Let's go check it out. Look at that. Oh, I don't think it's a match. I don't think it's a match, but it's a dandy. It's a good buck.
All right, well, long day. Me and Eric split up. We just got done filming, taking care of the first deer, and split up so we could shed hunt and hunt for whitetail on our way out. And I'll be darned if I didn't kick up another little whitetail doe. So laying back there, I shot her through the shoulders. She was kind of running and trotting off, so I just pulled up and shot. So have to clean those up, but grateful for the meat. We wanted to get 3 today. We got 2. So hopefully I'll start dragging this thing downhill. Hopefully Eric shows up soon and we'll get some better photos of it and stuff.
Well, I just jumped a pretty decent whitetail buck, but didn't get a chance to get a good look at it. Just as I'm trying to close down on the area, I hear a shot up on the hillside behind me. I think it's Jim, but we got no cell service right here, and our 2-ways are dead from using them all day. So I'm gonna hike back up the hill in direction of the shot and see if I can't find him. All right. Well, I just turned the camera off because I'm heading back up to find Jim. And I turn and look, little spike horn. I'm gonna say it's a little spike elk. Not sure though. Maybe a spike whitetail. Tough to tell. We'll find out when we get back to camp. Take a closer look at it. I'm gonna go find Jim though. Jim, what the hell just happened?
Another antlerless whitetail, little doe. So we need to start dragging her out of here before it gets dark. But all I did was rip the guts out of her and take her back to camp, skin her out good.
Yeah.
So get cleaned up.
Cleaned up.
Two out of the 3 down. It's a long day though.
Long day, but at least we scratched those 2 out, so
yeah,
that's good. Get that monkey off her back. So
yeah,
back to hunting bucks tomorrow.
When you don't have a buck tag, you just gotta slum it.
He's the best guide I know. All right, we're gonna get this thing out of here. Maybe kill a 3rd one on the way out. Let's see what's for dinner. Big old pan of taco meat. Spread. We're gonna make some tacos and some nachos. Jim's getting his stuff ready for tomorrow. Big buck down day tomorrow. Hope so. Bone pile's starting to grow. Day 5 is in the books. Overall, I think it was a successful day. We went out with the intent to fill up some of Jim's antlerless whitetail tags, and got 2 of them filled. We determined as a group we're not going to be buying those tags anymore. Just too much effort, too much work without access to somebody's whitetail fields. So no more whitetail tags for us. Hopefully they bring back the deer B tags for this region, and we'll fill up some mule deer doe next year or the year after, whenever we get back over here. So, but in looking back on my videos, I recall now picking up that balloon, which changed my luck, and that's why I think I picked up those 4 sheds later in the day, including that massive whitetail shed. So super excited about that. Hopefully luck continues to move in the right direction. Got a good game plan for tomorrow. All right, I hope you enjoyed that one. We did. It was a good day. A lot of hiking this day. So
yeah, I finally get some trigger time, so I was able to harvest what was a little spike buck whitetail. And in the state of Montana, the antlerless tag is good for 4-inch or less antler. So that one obviously fell within that. And then you saw Eric picked up a couple great whitetail sheds. And a little foreshadowing, he gets one even bigger later in the week. So stay tuned for that. And then later in the evening, I was able to get another little whitetail doe. But don't leave deer to find deer was the lesson we learned here. We drove around, burnt $50 worth of diesel, came back to camp, went behind camp, and was able to harvest some deer right there. So.
Yep. Okay. Well, let's see. We're going to be moving on to day 6, and buck down day 6. So.
Yeah, lots of rut action, lots of bucks on day 6. So
yeah, make sure you stay tuned. You're going to want to watch this one.
Yeah,
it's a good day.
All right, guys.